start with a little bit of breathing. We inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips as we roll down over our knees, giving our back a little stretch. While we're here, we take a nice big inhale, opening up the diaphragm from the back, and we exhale, restacking the spine, one vertebra at a time, nice and tall. And again, we inhale as we go over, and exhale, stack the spine. Last one, we inhale as we slowly come over, hug our knees, take a nice big inhale, open up that diaphragm to the back, and exhale, restack the spine. Lovely, and we're going to come down onto our back, knees bent, feet flat on the mat, nice neutral spine, so we've got a little gap under our lumbar spine, enough for a little blueberry under there, and that's about it. Arms down by our side, nicely pressed into the mat. And from here, we're going to press into our feet and we're going to roll the spine one vertebra at a time into a nice shoulder bridge. Lovely. At the top, you take a nice big inhale, open up that diaphragm, and then we start to roll down one vertebra at a time, nice and heavy in the chest, as each bone comes back onto the mat. Lovely. And then back into our neutral spine. And again, we roll the spine one vertebra at a time, all the way to the top. Should feel like a really nice back massage. When we're at the top, we have a nice big pause, press into our feet, switch on our glutes, and then we roll back down. Lovely. So we inhale through the nose, we exhale through the mouth as we start lifting our body up into that shoulder bridge. At the top, think about your weight distribution through the feet and the shoulders. You should be a nice big tripod, 2 feet and shoulders, and we roll back down one vertebra at a time. Lovely. So now we're a little bit warm. We're going to start into our ab prep. So to begin with, arms down by your side, reaching towards your hip. We're in our neutral spine. As we inhale, we start moving our gaze further towards our knees. So we just get a slight lengthening of the back. We're in our neutral spine, so you've got a little gap underneath your lumbar spine. And you're going to bring your head and shoulders off the mat on an exhale. Reach your ribs down towards your pelvis, reaching your fingers. We take a nice big inhale here, open up the diaphragm, staying in your neutral spine, and we exhale. Release ourselves nice and slowly back down to the mat. And again, inhale as your eye gaze goes down, and we exhale. We slide our pelvis up to our rib cage to our pelvis. Have a nice big inhale here, and exhale back down. Okay. And again, we're just going to hold it at the top. Really think about our knees tracking in nice straight lines, nice parallel lines onto the wall in front of you. And exhale as we come back down. And again, gaze goes down on the inhale, exhale through the mouth as we come up. Reach our hands and slowly come back down. Lovely. We're going to come onto our front, warm up our extension muscles. So we come onto our front. I want you to think pelvis really heavy, belly button really light, as we're staying nice and solid in our core. Belly button towards the spine, pelvis nice and heavy, maybe toes turned out slightly, arms by your side, nose on the mat. And from here, on an inhale, we prepare. Exhale, we press into our elbows. Shoulder blades go back and down as we come into this little extension, Sphinx position. Have a nice big inhale here, open up the diaphragm. And exhale, come back down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we come up. Have a nice deep inhale here. And exhale, come back down. And again, we come up. Shoulder blades back and down. Really show off that nice new necklace you've got to the person in front of you. And slowly come back down. Lovely. This time we're going to move our hands so our palms are facing in. Our shoulder blades roll forward. On the inhale, we just roll the shoulder blades back. On the exhale, you're just going to lift your head and shoulders off the mat like you're a dart, traveling through the air. And then we come back down. So you inhale as those shoulders roll back. Exhale, lift off. Pelvis nice and heavy, belly button lifting away from your leggings, making yourself grow longer. And then we come back down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we come up. Really shoot like a nice dart, reaching those fingers. And back down. Now moving to breaststroke prep 3. We're going to bring our hands onto the mat, head glue, forehead onto your hands. And from here, again, belly button nice and light away from your leggings, pelvis nice and heavy. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring our hands and our head off the mat. And we come back down. Nice. And again, we come up, keeping those feet flat on the mat. And down. And last one. We come up, hover over that mat, and back down. Lovely. We're going to press into our shell stretch. So bring your knees together, bum towards your ankles, and imagine that you're nice and engaged in the core. So if I was to come and punch you, you would be nice and braced as your back's getting that extra bit of stretch over the top. Lovely. A nice big inhale. Really think about that 3-dimensional breathing here, opening up the back of the diaphragm. And exhale, walk your hands in and re-stack the spine. Roll the shoulders back. Lovely. So now we're nice and warmed up. We're going to come into our 100. Just an easy one to begin with. So we roll back, feet flat on the mat. Now we were in our neutral spine. We had that little gap under our lumbar spine. From here, I want us to come nice and safely into our imprinted spine. So think about your ASIS, those bony parts of your pelvis being 2 points, and the bottom of your rib cage, another 2 points. And I just want you to safely, using your core muscles, bring those 4 points together, and you should feel your back naturally lengthen along the mat. So now we're in a nice solid core position from here. Imprinted spine, that blueberry is nice and squished. We're going to bring one leg to tabletop, and the other leg is going to come and meet it. Knees together, ankles together, toes nice and pointed. From here, our hands are going to come by our side like we did at the start, reaching past our hips. We inhale as we just move that gaze slightly further down to lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, we reach up. Our eye gaze comes into the middle of our thighs. And we're going to start pumping. Inhale for 5 pumps and exhale for 5. Nice and wide in the collarbones. And lovely. And like we're dribbling a basketball, so that movement is just coming from the shoulders, arms nice and straight. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Lovely. Nice bit of purpose with those hands. So you're really dribbling that ball. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Maybe you might want to reach one leg on an exhale. So we're just reaching it out for 5 and back in for 5. And then the other one out. Back in. 2 more breaths. Inhale for 5 and exhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Lovely. Bring the knees together, stop pumping, and just reach those hands. Really reach. Hold that little flexion. And we come back down. Lovely. Bring your knees in and rock from side to side slightly. Perfect. So there was a nice little short warm up.